Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. So today we meet again to another class with me, Mrs. Monica. So what are we going to do today? Are you guys ready for today? So today we're going to talk about something special that you guys maybe it's something new. And how you guys doing today? I hope you guys have a good day. And uh, after yesterday, you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have a lot of uh, a lot of interesting activities. So are you guys ready for today? Next meeting, new material, new chapter. You guys have already learned about the active sentence, actually grammar, which is from the simple present until the uh, future perfect continuous. Are you guys ready? Okay, before we start the lesson, we must to pray first. Okay, let's pray together. Okay, finish praying. And I will check the attendance first. Okay, I think all students here and there's no one absent today. So I hope you guys have a good understand today because we are going to learn about new topic that actually relate with the last week that we learn. So today's topic is about passive voice. Passive voice is the switch side from the active one. So what is passive voice? Are you guys ready? Okay. Okay. First of all, I will share my material and please attention with my explanation. And after we learn from my explanation, you guys also have some quiz and also we'll do some exercise together. Okay, I will start. Wait, I will share screen first. Okay, but okay, wait a minute. Okay, are you guys ready? So here it is. Is my screen visible right now? I hope so. So we're going to learn about passive voice. What is actually passive voice? What is passive voice? But first, you guys have to listen and watch carefully this video.
English lesson is about the passive. Why do we need a passive? When do we use the passive? The passive is useful when the action is more important than the person doing the action. I'm going to explain three different forms: present simple passive, past simple passive, and the present perfect passive. Present simple passive, the verb to be with the past participle. Past simple passive was and were plus the past participle. Example: BMW is made in Germany. Is made your past participle. Champagne was invented by Perignon, who was a monk, a very good friend of mine. The other passive structure I spoke about was the present perfect passive. Have been plus the past participle. The work has been done, or the work hasn't been done. The beauty about the present perfect passive is that it gets you out of a lot of trouble. If you have been asked to do something and you have forgotten, do not panic. You have the passive, which will save you. So if you have been asked, have you done that project I gave you? Instead of saying, no, I haven't, you can just say, no, it hasn't been done. And you are free. When you play. Quick recap. The present perfect passive is used to get you out of tricky situations with the verb to have plus be plus the past participle. Present simple passive, to be in the present simple plus the past participle. Past was were plus the past participle. Any questions? Good. I'm off to have some champagne. Cheers.
Okay, guys, so how about the video that you guys already listen and watch carefully? So this video, it's talk about two main sentence. There are simple past passive, and then present simple, and then future simple. But we also we're going to talk about some the other one. Okay, more completely. Okay, what is actually passive voice? Passive voice is used to show interest in person or object that experiences an action or rather than the person or object that's performed the action. In other words, the most important thing or the person become the subject of the sentence. So when the active is that subject it used to something that do the activity, but in the other side, passive voice is the switch side from the active that subject used to the object. This is the differences between active and passive. You guys can read it. The Beatles wrote A Hard Day's Night, and the passive is A Hard Day's Night was written by the Beatles. And then also the other one, like my father built this house, and then the passive is this house was built by my father. And the key point in the passive voice is always used for three or past participle. And this is the forming the passive voice. And you guys maybe like read maybe like a little bit confused about this table. So actually when you guys look at the active, you guys just to make like add the verb three and by. And when you guys use to continuous, which actually use verb being, you guys just put being plus verb three. And for the perfect, you guys use has or have. And in the passive voice, you guys can put has or have plus been. And also in the perfect continuous, has plus have, been, being. And also happen in the past continuous to be, was, were, being plus verb three, had plus been verb three. And also it happened in future tenses. Okay, now we move on to the examples. The red car is driven by my mother every day. You can see that the red car is actually the subject, but in the active context, the red car or things usually act as the object. So they switch up between the subject and object. The lime is being squeezed by Rara. Pancake has been cooked by my girlfriend. Spider-Man movie has been being watching by many Marvel addicts. And then analyze this sentence. The Mona Lisa, blah, 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 by Leonardo da Vinci. A is painting or was painted. You guys can answer this? Yes. The right answer is was painted. Why? Because you guys have to remember that the passive voice always use verb three or past participle. So the right answer is was painted. The book blah 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 by my sister was reading or was being read. Yes, the right answer is was being read. Why? Because the passive voice always use verb three, and reading is not verb three, it's verb being. And when we use continuous in the passive voice, always using being, was being read. The book was being read by my sister. Okay, next, we analyze this text. You guys can read it first. The town fair was held last Saturday in the Central Park. Is the first sentence passive voice or not? Yes, this is the passive voice. If we translate into Indonesia, acara acara pesta perayaan diadakan Sabtu kemarin di Taman Kota. Many booths were set up by local vendors. It's also passive voice because were set up by, but you guys can also identify the passive voice by using the words by. Families arrive early to enjoy the festivities. Is this passive voice or not? No, this is not passive voice. The children were entertained by a clown, passive voice, and prizes were won at several gym stations. Live music was performed by a local band, passive voice, drawing a large crowd. As the evening approached, fireworks were launched, lighting up the sky. The entire event was considered a great success by the organizer, passive voice. Okay, you guys can already identify this text. Okay, now let's move on to the other section, Q&A. Is there any question from you guys? Okay, if you guys maybe like too shy to ask question, you guys can also text in the chat box. Okay, I think you guys already understand about this material. Now we move on to the exercise. Okay, let's click this. If you guys click this, you will direct it into the website that include the exercise of the passive voice. Okay, we will work this together. My tooth, blah blah blah, by dentist. Okay, the active form is the dentist pulled out my tooth. So what if we change into the passive voice? It become my tooth, because this is the past, simple past. We use the simple past form in passive voice. Was pulled out by the dentist. Who delivered that parcel? So this is the simple past. We change into passive voice. Who is who that parcel? Oh, this is simple past, so we use was that parcel deli deli. Okay, sorry, a little bit trouble, but okay. Okay, guys, so the rest of this question, you guys can answer this. And how's the lesson today? How's the lesson? I hope you guys can understand this lesson. Okay, maybe I think that's all for my explanation for the material. And I hope you guys can understand. And if you guys have a trouble, maybe like you guys don't know this this subject or this material more, you guys can also check me or also ask in the group. Okay. Okay, I think this is the end of time. This is the end of our meeting. And see you guys on the next meeting and have a nice day. But before we close this class, we must to pray first. Okay, start praying. Finish praying. And thank you guys for today and see you in the next meeting.